Well, I'm on the farm today. I need to start this thing. So I thought I'd do just a quick video on the plow here on the back of my Farmall, and kind of give you an update what's going on with that. I think my last video I turned a little bit of dirt actually right out there. I'll show you that here in just a second. First of all, the model number on this plow. This is a 34 F20, and there was an F20A, which I believe was a breakaway, and I might have it backwards. And then I've had some tell me that it's just a 3420. There's no F, but from what I can glean, I think it's a 34 F20. They made an F30, 34 F30, and of course, when it comes to International Harvester, if you type in F20 and F30, you're going to get a tractor because they preceded the H and the M's. But in any event, so I got a manual coming. I don't have a manual for this thing. I do have a manual for the fast hitch, and I understand better some of the settings. And I've got I don't have it fully set as it should be for a plow, and so I've been doing a lot of reading, and like I said, I've got the manual for that. What I don't have the manual for is this plow, but I've got one on order, and hopefully it'll be here in a week or so. And and then kind of trying to understand sorry about that, I started hacking and coughing there a little bit, and now my battery's low. Hold on. Should have perked on that side of the barn. So where was I? So trying to get a little better understanding of how this whole thing works, the fast hitch and the plow settings for the fast hitch. But I'm also looking at these bottoms, and my understanding is these plows came with what they called there's Chief and Super Chief, and these were, I guess, they were just called Chief plow bottoms. And I don't know why International used that name, but one fellow I talked to said you can convert these to Super Chief, and it's less expensive if you want, depending on how much you want to spend on the plow. And so this mold board right here is broken loose, and there's a hole right here. I think I can just bolt everything back together, and then down here this is loose. It's not broke off. I thought it was at first, but it bolts into that hole right there. So I gotta get the right hardware, and then I can put this back together. This needs to be, something needs to be done here. I don't know why that's bent out like that. It seems to me that that ought to be straight, and I'm not really sure what this gizmo is on the side. I'm assuming the manual will tell me. I do not have a gauge wheel right here, but I measured one of these drawbars that go on a 3-point hitch that's like, kind of like that, but it has the pins that go out and then attach to your lower links. I believe I can make one. I took some measurements, and I believe it'll slide right down through there. And in one of the holes on the drawbar, again, I'm just using this as an example, but on one of the holes on the drawbar, I should be able to mount a wheel and kind of mimic what was factory. And if I could find one, you know, maybe I'll put one on. Just some things I've read. You know, the Farmall 350, pulling a 2-bottom plow like this is gravy. And by the way, this is a 12-inch plow. I measured it. But a 3-bottom plow, it may or may not pull it depending on the ground conditions. It will pull a 3-bottom plow, but you may not make much speed. And I've seen some YouTube videos where it looked like the 3-bottom kind of wanted to spin. There's very, very little info on the internet on this plow. Went to the Case IH website. They've got manuals for the fast hitch 211 plow. I think the 213, the 211, the 311. There may have even been a 411 plow. So info on these things is pretty vague. And so in some ways I'm kind of working with an orphan here, but I'm gonna give it a shot. This might be my money pit plow. I'm not real sure, but that's kind of the long and short of it. This thing's is spring loaded, and it's supposed to slide backwards if you hit something. I don't know if it's supposed to flip up and flip back down. I guess when I get the manual, I'll understand that a little bit better. But I don't know if my plowing is over with this thing. I have an idea that I might want to use it on a plow day this summer. I don't know that I need to use it up here, although I might want to do some moldboard plowing. What I would have would be sod, I think. Let me walk out. Let's walk out to this field right here. And I'm way behind on working on this. Part of the reason I fired up the John Deere back there is I'm gonna continue cutting this up with the cultivator. I went this way, all the way across this field. Now I'm gonna go back this way. And I wanted to just try that plow in this field right here. And of course, when you're holding the camera, you cannot go in a straight line, as you can see. But I think I made 2 passes down through here. And but the plow's new to me. I've done moldboard plowing with Ford 101 2-bottom plow, and so I have some experience with moldboard plowing, but not like row cropper plowing. And it seemed to do okay. And it's, on the Farmall, well, I'd like the benefit for real of being able to plow some ground. And what better tractor to pull a plow than a row crop Farmall? And I don't think you're going to break one of these in half, pulling your plow. And but one of my dilemmas is that when this thing's hooked up, if you look right here, the bottom edge of this plow right here, if you look at it, it kind of falls to the inside. I think they're supposed to be flush with the side of the tire, and but the problem is if they're not, I guess you want them so that your wheel will fall into the furrow on the next pass, and that's just not possible with this one. So I don't know how I could turn these rims in any closer without flipping them around. They're kind of bowed outward, and I'm not sure how to make that get any closer without doing something drastic by taking the wheel off and flipping it around. But on the other hand, maybe it doesn't matter. For what I'm doing, maybe it doesn't matter. So I got some work to do on the plow. I don't know if the plowing is over for the year here with this thing, at least in the short term. And I'll never understand why the previous owner cut these things off. It just kind of boggles my mind. And then this one looks like it's been welded on right there. So I don't know what's going on with that, but I get a manual and I'll kind of see what I got. You know, kind of understand this plow a little bit more, but kind of a neat little rig with the Farmall 350. It's not out of the realm of possibility that if I see like a 311 fast hitch plow, I would pick it up. Every now and then you'll see them on Craigslist, and so I'll just kind of leave it there. The 34 F20 plow, I believe that's what it is, mounted on the back of the 1958 Farmall 350, sitting right next to the Cub Cadet 149. We're all waiting for spring and warmer weather. Hit the like button, subscribe, comment, share, and we'll talk to you later.